Okay guys, so just to make sure that you understand the difference between a nucleated linear and dispersed settlement, we'll have a look at our example here of Burnham on the Sea. So you can see here, Burnham on the Sea. There you can see that's really an example of a nucleated settlement. You've also got Highbridge there as well as nucleated settlements, and you'll see that both of those have the crossroads coming in. We have roads joining together. That would explain why we have these nucleated settlements here. Moving on to the map, you can see here Brent Knoll. You can see here this area here, Brent Knoll, is very much a linear settlement. It is built along the road. Maybe East Brent as well, although you could argue actually East Brent is not really a linear settlement, it's a nucleated settlement. But Brent Knoll will be a really good example of that. Okay, going further on, if we go further out, we can see that we've got this area here. Interesting thing about this area is we got nucleated settlements, linear settlements along here, Mark causeways built along the road. And the causeway is actually an elevated area. It's like a road built on top of stones. Of course, the reason why they've done this is because this is a very swampy area, a very marshy area. So what you could do is you could go into Google and find some pictures of Mark Causeway. That would be really good. So we've got our nucleated settlements along here. This area, New Hampstead Farm, Alderton Moor, Binham Moor, you can see that this is very wet. That's going to be dispersed. So it's not a good place to build because it's very wet, liable to flooding. You can see that it's flat and we've got a lot of drainage channels there. So the consequence of that is that this is going to be a rural community, and here we've got some dispersed settlements going on there. So what I would suggest you do is you take screenshots of this map. We've got our nucleated settlements, we've got our linear settlements. It's always good if you can go into Google and actually try to find pictures of these locations. Google Maps these days is very good because lots and lots of people have put their photographs of those particular locations. So if you match the photograph up with a map, it really helps you to understand what's going on. Okay, great work guys. I hope you have lots of fun having a look at this map yourself and trying to find those photographs which show actually in what these places actually look like. Okay, lovely linear settlement there going on by the road, lovely.